Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy Bookie here, and man, I'm trying to do it while it's like still fresh on my mind. So like, I just beat Expedition 33, and I like I had like okay. By the way, like spoilers. All right. So like, if you ain't beat the game, I really don't recommend you watch any videos on the game, anything like that. This is really a game that you want to experience like raw. No, don't look up no bills or anything like that. Don't look up character guides, nothing like that. Just play it raw. Figure stuff out. Go look at the extra areas. This is one of them. This is like, I'm telling you, this is something special, right? I promise to God. So like, I just beat the game, right? And now I'm conflicted so bad, like not like me as a person, right? So I'm planning on making a video about like just kind of going through the whole thing, right? Just kind of breaking it down. But right now I kind of want to talk about Act 3. So up until Act 3, it's you've Mael, which is there since the first, as soon as you load up the game, she's there with Gustav. RIP my goat. Depending on what ending you get, he comes back, kinda. See what I'm saying? So like, there's two endings to the game. You can pick Mael's side, or you can pick Verso's side. I chose in my playthrough to pick Mael's side, and I'm like, as I watch the cutscene from hers play out, I kind of feel bad because I wasn't expecting it to go that way. So we did all this to beat Winrar and Winrar and their Verso and Mael's mom. We did all that. We beat the paintress or whatever. Then you find out, like, my voice cracking a lot. Then you find out that like Mael is also, she has paintress powers too, and the Desandre family's whole drama. The real Verso is dead, and you have this person that has Verso's memories and looks just like Verso, but is not Verso. Do you understand what kind of torture that would be? Like, imagine you died, right? And then you came back. You had the memories of yourself, but it's not you. Everybody calls you this name, and you're not the real one, because the real one is dead. Them voice cracks are gonna kill me, bro, I swear. But it's like, I had to kind of, because if you can see it from both of their perspectives. Mael, which is what's her real name, Lucia, I believe. I'm just gonna keep calling her Mael because that's the character I know. You find out that she's Verso's little sister, and Verso died trying to save her from a fire. Mael's all like burnt up. She has one eye. She can't really speak because of the damage from the fire. And she doesn't want to go back to the real world, where like, because you see in the cutscene where how Clea treats her. It's like, you're just here, you're useless almost, you're just there. And she doesn't want to go back to that, because here she can speak, her opinion matters, she has friends, and she's really built up a rapport over all these years inside of this painting, and well, inside of the canvas, which has the soul of the real Verso in this painting. Meanwhile, you have Verso, who just wants to die. It's the soul that's trapped in this painting. He doesn't want this, and he even says it, I don't want this life. And that's the part where I knew, I ain't gonna say I knew. At that point, I really felt bad, because he just starts repeating, I don't want this life, I don't want this life. And then the bad thing is, in Mael's ending, right, she repaints him, she brings him back to life, and she lets him age and everything like that. But and on Gustav's back, everybody's back. Lune, Ciel, everybody that was Gamage is brought back, and he's on the stage. You find out he plays piano as you play the story, and he looks at her, and the look that he gives her is like, you know what is like. I'll show it to you. I'll show you like that little snippet of the cutscene. Do you see? It says so much. This whole game has been like a roller coaster, right? And then it cuts back to Maëlle, and her eyes are just like, because she's gonna die soon. You can't just live in this pain. She's eventually gonna die, and everything's gonna end anyway. But the only problem is when she does, the Sandre family is still gonna be dysfunctional and broken. So she just got to live the rest of her life. Everybody's getting older. She got to live the rest of her life inside of this painting. But it's basically like if you watch Naruto, Madara and his infinite, he wants to put everybody in the infinite Tsukiyomi. He's been through so much, and he wants a world where everybody will be happy. So that's basically where Maëlle was. I know it's a dream, but I want everybody in this world to exist happily, even if that means I die and Verso has to stay trapped in this body that he know he's not the real Verso. So that's Maëlle's side. Now Verso's side, if he you know, because you get to pick if you want to be Maëlle or Verso in the final fight, and Verso, he'll defeat Maëlle, and then there's a scene where everybody like that's a part of your party. So Monoko and Esquier, they've known Verso forever. They've been there pretty much since the canvas was, you know, made, and Winrar and their mother was fighting and everything like that. And it's like they know what he wanted to do the whole time. They understand it. They know that, you know, they can't exist. They accept it. They hug, like, you know, we know why you're doing it. We understand. You know, thank you for being a good friend. And then they, you know, get Gamage, like I say get Gamage, but like it's, you know, they turn into flowers. And then you see Ciel, and she's been through so much. It's like she looks at him, she understands it. She's not necessarily happy with it. She just accepts the fact that, hey, this is what it is. This is what it's gonna be. Okay, whatever. But then you cut to Lune, who he has lied to and betrayed. This is gonna be the second time now that he's done this, and it is the most rage. It's like, really? Like, you know, she's like, really? Like, you know, I don't really say anything. It's just that it's like when Verso looks at Maëlle and Maëlle's ending, that a look can say way more than words ever could. And I'm gonna throw that up there too, for you to see that. And I haven't played a game that really made me question myself too. Cause say if I was in a position to where I could like the people that I've lost, right? Like if I could say bring them back, right? Would I rather live in a world of fantasy that I know is a mere illusion, or would I rather be in reality and face just like the problems of like the world, the stuff that happens to you on day to day? Or would I rather live in this like dream canvas where everybody that I lost, everybody that I love is back and happy, but it's not real? Or would I rather be in reality where I have to deal with that loss and, you know, try to overcome it in the best way that I know possible? Because both endings, the other person, whether it be Verso or Maëlle, they get robbed depending on which one you pick. Because if you pick Verso, the family gets to kind of try to like rebuild and work on each other and deal with their grief from losing the real Verso in the fire. But Mael is still, she's still burnt. She can't talk. And the way Clea treated her, I don't know if that's going to get better just by a simple, dichotomy of the family. Will it improve how they like look at her and treat her? Renrar treats her really good. Their mother seems to, love her, but Clea's kind of rude and awful, to be honest. That's her. That's Mael's older sister in the real world, and that ending I feel is the best ending for that's the happier ending to me, because it gives you an option of there's an opportunity for growth, there's an opportunity for change, and something can happen other than in Mael's ending. They're all happy in the painting, but everything is ruined in reality, and Mael is eventually gonna die. You know what I mean? And I just really wanted to talk about it because, like I said, this game is just, it has me thinking, like, if I was in that position, what would I choose? Because I feel like a lot of people would be like, well, I wouldn't want to live a lie or something like that. But what if you do though? Like, what if you had an option? Because like, it's real easy to be in reality and be like, yeah, I don't want to live a lie. I'll face reality and everything like that. But would you really, if you had the option? Like say I had an option to where like I could be in a world where like I could see my mom again, right? Would I pick that option, or would I stay in reality where I know that she's gone? You know what I mean? And it's just like, it made me really think, and this game did way more than I thought it would. I was expecting a simple turn-based role-play game with a good story, and it has me thinking on like just things in my life, and not even just like in the game no more. It's like crazy. But that's what a good story should do. And I wouldn't say there's a good or a bad ending. I think Verso's ending has more potential for growth than Mael's, which chooses to live in the fantasy. But it's not necessarily like a happy, because like in real life, very rarely is there just like a fairy tale ending. Life is hard. Life is like challenging. You're gonna go through stuff, you're gonna lose people, you're gonna face a whole bunch of different things, and the ways you choose to cope with that, whether it be substances, whether it be religion, whether it be trying to throw yourself into what you do, whether that be work, gaming, fishing, whatever your hobbies may be, just trying to use distractions basically. And I feel like this game shows you that in a really creative way. The boss designs, not even the boss designs, just the enemy designs in general are like really good. The level designs are really good. The underwater parts where like you're walking underwater, but there's no physics as in floating or anything like that. You're walking on land, like you're on land, but you're underwater. It's like, it's really, really crazy what they were able to do. And I haven't researched or anything like that, but this game I believe was made by 30 people. I will put up a text thing if I'm lying right now, but I heard it was made by like a really small studio. Sandfall was supposed to be like a small studio, but like 30 or so people. And for them to come and make this is insane. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of yap for us a little bit. Like, I just beat the game, and why everything, like my emotions were still fresh. I really wanted to just talk about it. And please, in the comment section, just like tell me what you think about this game, the ending and everything like that. I put in, hold on just a second, in the group chat earlier, I said Expedition 33, I give it a 9.5 out of 10, a 12 out of 10 for the story. Some gameplay issues kept me from putting that a 10 out of 10, but they aren't big. They're just issues that annoy me. Like one of the issues would be running. Like sometimes you'll be running and it'll just kind of stop and then start back, stop and then start back, like, you know. And I don't know if that's the way it's meant to be, so you don't get away from all the monsters, but like sometimes there wouldn't be any monsters nearby and my character would just stop, and then, or like going up a hill, it'll just stop, and then you got to catch back up, stop, and then catch back. It's like little stuff like that. Now, like, oh, and I don't like that the cutscenes were in 30 FPS, so I downloaded the mod to up the FPS, so that's another thing that's on I didn't really like, and I put it at a 9.5 out of 10. But still, this is still on Game Pass, by the way, so if you haven't played it, I really recommend that you do. Like I said, this video wasn't scripted, I just wanted the YAP. So get with me in the comment section down below. Check out my socials. I'm gonna be posting more on there. Stop saying But anyway, I'll catch y'all guys in the next one. See ya.